Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today news on the China politics and why the politics of national flag by SAPA, Samajwadi Party member of Parliament, Safir Rahman Burka from Sambhal, UP. He had made a controversial remark about the national flag tricolor, which campaign has been started by with initiation of our Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi. Today, Vice President of Bharat Venkaiah Naidu flagged of the bike rally for Tiranga Abhiyan. So another one story is on China politics and the world and how China is just at stake, the credibility of China at stake now. So we'll discuss on the two stories. First story is Tiranga. So if you see that Tiranga campaign, Mr. Safir Rahman Burke, Samajwadi Party MP, remains the headlines for controversial statements always. He just tried to prove he's first Muslim, then Bharatiya, Indian. And he gave the again controversial remark statement. So Mr. Safiqur Rahman often remains the headlines for controversial statements. Meanwhile, on today, Wednesday, Mr. Rahman made an absurd remark about the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, after which can again come under the BJP target. Let us tell you that today, on the occasion of 75th anniversary of independence in the capital Delhi, MP took out a tricolor bike rally. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu flagged off the tricolor bike rally from the Red Fort. This rally was taken out from Red Fort to Vijay Chowk. On one hand, apart from NDMPs in tricolor rally, a controversy had arisen over the non-participation of MPs of opposition party. On the other hand, SP MP Safiqur Rahman has made controversial remark amidst the tricolor yatra. Talking to media, Mr. Rahman said, "This is our choice to put up the flag. We keep the party flag at our house, the flag of country used by the people of the country, and use the flag of the party." He also raised questions about the central government Har Ghar tricolor campaign. Mr. Rahman said, "What is the need of tricolor in the house? This should also not make the mandatory to hoist the tricolor." And he just already just say why just he has done like that. So this is a statement and why he just done like that. Although his leader Akhilesh Yadav has made a statement and to praising the Tiranga Abhiyan for a country, so he has already appealed to the nation. Samajwadi Party will celebrate the Tiranga Abhiyan from 9 to 15th August. So this is the differences in the party. What's the reason behind it? Why they did it? Why they were doing it? According to my view, Mr. Safiqur Rahman Chai, member of parliament, or leader or Muslim, first they are Muslim, then Bharatiya, Indian. As I think they should understand, they should analyze their entity, living in Bharat, how just this was done by our the freedom fighter like Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, why they separated the country and why just they give the choice for these type of anti-national Muslim just to live in the country, just to destroy the unity and sovereignty of the country. Why and what for? This type of MP should be not spared by any Indian, either from the Hindus and Muslim and any caste, creed and religion. How, when, why he made the statement against the country. Tiranga is not for the Hindu, Muslim, Sikh and Christian or the BJP and other party. This is for the nation. Every Bharatiya, every Indian should be on pride on our flag. If he is an Indian, if he is a really Bharatiya, Safiqur Rahman, you should understand. You should not like this type of anti-national statement as your elected MP of the country. You should praise the statement of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is elected Prime Minister of India by Bharat, by the all people, all castes, creed, and religion. So always he make the absurd statement, a baseless statement. He's trying to prove he is Muslim first, but please don't forget, your whatever you are, the conspiracy will not succeed in this country. Now country has awakened, so you should understand how you have been doing this and why you have been doing this. What's the reason behind it? What the politics behind it? Everyone should understand this Safiur Rahman type member of parliament should be discarded from the all section of society. As I think you should also understand why he has just done it, why they did it. Tiranga Abhiyan is already announced by our Prime Minister in Man Ki Baat and already by Home Ministry. From 2nd of August to 15th August, we will celebrate the Har Har Tiranga, Tiranga Hamari Shan, Tiranga our pride, Tiranga is our national identity. We should praise our Tiranga, national flag, like anything. Can you not give the on the 30 days and the 5 days for the country as a countryman, a citizen of country, as a nationalist? So I praise Akhilesh Yadav, the president of SP, Samajwadi Party. He has done a good job. He has a good statement, but he should just send the notice this type of anti-national MPs from his party forum. They should not speak like this baseless, mindless statement for the country, as I think it. And you should also just how just trying to provoke the society without any reason, without any thoughts, just for always making the statement, absurd statement. Just he is only first. He is a Muslim, not the Bharatian, not Indian. So this should not be. He also not read the Constitution of India. These type of Muslim always just trying to protect of Constitution when he is caught red-handed with this committing such crime, and otherwise always prays for the Quran. What is the statement and why? I need for the Nupur Sharma incident. When Nupur Sharma has nothing, just whatever she uttered in the TV discussion, nothing, anything of the record, nothing out of book, whatever written in the Hadith. And now they are making the hue and cry globally. What for? And this making the campaign certain sujuda. So this type of Muslim or any caste person should not be spared by the government of India, by the public, by the concerned party. So I also appeal and demand to Samajwadi Party leader, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav, this type of people should be expelled from the party with all regions. They should not be in the party. This type of person are anti-national, whatever trying to be proved to be. They are not actually human being, mindless people, as I think and as I just told you. So I will talk the another news type of break. After break, we'll just talk on the China politics. Welcome to the break. Just I'm talking about the Mr. Xi of China and Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is the Speaker of U.S. Parliament, and how she has making a statement, and so China is feel like the insulted like anything. She has a China policy visit 27 Chinese fighter jets into Taiwan air defense zone attention fair. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi concluded a Taiwan visit amid sharp reaction from China. The Pelosi landed in Taipei on Tuesday night, last on 2nd October, and met Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen, reiterating U.S. government toward the island democracy. Inked by the Pelosi visit, China held military drills near Taiwan shores. Meanwhile, Southeast Asian foreign ministers will seek ways to help quell the diplomatic forum over Taiwan at regional talks today. Stay with the, and now Taiwan 27 Chinese fighter jets entered the air defense zone, according to Taiwan Defense Ministry. 27 Chinese fighter jets enter its air defense zone on Wednesday, on 3rd August, in what the island sees a major escalation. The Chinese fleet included 6 J-1 fighter jets, 5 J-16 fighter jets, and 16 Su-30 fighter jets. As a countermeasure, Taiwan also dispatched its own fighter jets and deploy air defense missile, the ministry said in the statement. US stand idly over its human rights issue, say China. While claiming the US cannot stand idly to China's affairs, it stands idly by over its own human rights problem. It is domestic problem, its well-being of its own people. Foreign ministry spokesman Hua Chunying was quoted saying by Chinese media. And how just tweeted Nancy Pelosi, together with the former political prisoners of a delegation, visited the Nat Human Rights Museum, a tribute to heroes who suffered and fought for the Taiwan's democracy. Then we heard from civil society leaders on human rights. We came to listen and learn. We left inspired by their courage. And Nancy Pelosi visit to Taiwan will have a serious implication for regional peace. Pakistan making the statement, baseless, leading the support of all weather ally China, Pakistan, and Wednesday, the U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visit Taiwan will have serious implications for regional peace and stability. The Foreign Office said Pakistan is deeply concerned over the evolving situation in Taiwan Strait, which was a serious implication for regional peace and stability. Pakistan also reaffirmed its strong commitment to one China policy and firm supported China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. And China says military deals sound Taiwan Strait necessary and just, and depart from Taiwan. And in her tweet, Nancy Pelosi, our congressional delegation had a great privileged meeting with the Vice President of Legislative Yuan Chai Ching-chang here in Taipei, where reiterated its ironclad support for Taiwan's democracy, including the matters of security and stability, economic growth, and governance. So Pelosi Taiwan visit about China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. China affirmed the nature of her U.S. Speaker Nancy Pelosi visit to Taiwan region is not about democracy. This is an issue about China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Chinese foreign minister spokesman said. The nature of the her U.S. Attitude. Speaker Nancy Pelosi visit to the Taiwan region is not about democracy. This is the issue of the China sovereignty and territorial integrity. Those who offend Beijing will be punished, says Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi says those who offend Beijing will be punished, state media reports. And Nancy Pelosi visit Taiwan. This is a complete farce. The United States is violating China's sovereignty under the views of the so-called democracy. And U.S. High Speaker Nancy conferred the order of prophetess clouds. And Pelosi says I visit Taiwan also of the support of island. Today our delegation came to Taiwan to make unequivocally clear we will not abandon our commitment to Taiwan and we're proud to our enduring friendship. Uh, uh, Pelosi told Tsai, and AFP news agency said U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi given the order of propitious clouds got by Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen the recognition of our roles and contribution in promoting relation between Taiwan and the United States. So Pelosi visit to Taiwan, a deliberate attempt to provoke China. The Russian Foreign Minister reaction. Russian Foreign Minister calls U.S. Speaker Nancy Pelosi visit to Taiwan a deliberate attempt by Washington to provoke China. I know very well what that means for China, say Sergei Lavrov, Russian Foreign Minister. And economic sanctions imposed by China on Taiwan over Pelosi visits. In a warning salvo ahead of Pelosi visit, China Customs had suspended import from 35 Taiwanese exporter of the biscuits and pastries since Monday, August 1st. China's Commerce Minister said export of natural sand widely used for construction and concrete to Taiwan were suspended from Wednesday. China also halted imports of citrus fruit, chill chilled white strip air chill and frozen horse mackerel from Taiwan from Wednesday. China also voted to take disciplinary action against two Taiwan Foundation, which is claimed had aggressively engaged in pro-independence and separate activity. And today morning, Chinese President first reaction, the policy that we are keeping on our eyes open. We continue to look at the world with eyes open to not miss a single provocation from U.S. reactionaries. So Chinese President Xi Jinping. So Nancy policy we have to show the world Taiwan courage to become more democratic. Nancy policy said we have to show the world success of the people of Taiwan, their courage to become more democratic and model in the reason of the respect. Offers, it offers a very strong contrast to what's happened in mainland China, said policy. And China military drills breach Taiwan waters, endanger international order. So, according to Taipei local media, Taiwan Ministry of Defense held a temporary press conference accusing China of violating international law and Taiwan's sovereignty for their live fire military exercises that will take place in six zones around Taiwan, some of which overlap with Taiwan territorial waters. And Nancy Pelosi said the U.S. committed to security of Taiwan, says Nancy Pelosi. It's very important to message to clear. The U.S. is committed to security of Taiwan, but it's about our shared values of democracy and freedom and how Taiwan has been an example to the world. Whether they are insecurities of President of China relating to own political situation, I don't know. So China has stood in Taiwan's way, or as Pelosi press meet with Taiwan Presidential Chai. Nancy Pelosi said she hopes the visit will lead to other visits and note five senators visited Taiwan earlier this year. Not too much of fuss was made, she said. I hope it's really clear that while China has stood in the way of Taiwan participating in going to such meetings, they will not stand in the way of people coming to Taiwan as show of friendship and support. So made a big fuss about I'm a speaker. I don't know what's the reaction or excuse. So Russia reaction also. Japan calls China military side in response to Pelosi visit concerning. So according to Reuters, Japan called China military side in response to U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visit to Taiwan concerning on Wednesday, but refrained from commenting on Pelosi visit to Asia. Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirakazu Matsuno said at a news conference that government has conveyed concern over the military operations to China and reiterated to Japan hopes issue over Taiwan Strait will be resolved through dialogue. And Taiwan announces increased military alert level after Pelosi visit. And this is all the updates on this visit. So India is just keeping one eye, watching. No comment from the ministry, and but whatever, just they have seen how they reacted, and some astrologers say this is a bad day started from China. So from just if you see the all astrological, so this will be not good, and that we China situation condition is going to be worst in coming days. That coming days started from 17th of February, and it will be bad days for the financial crisis and all, according to. So whatever China has done in the past, karmas will just focus on him accordingly. So the, I think this is a rule of nature. So nobody can deny it. No one denies. So now we'll see how China will face the own problem with on his tunes. So they should advocate peace and prosperity for the good neighbor, and how America is playing the politics. That is just like the Ukraine. So world is watching, and all world saying Russia's stand is clear, Japan's stand is different, and how the Pakistan the sovereignty, there is no role. Actually, already Pakistan is going to bankrupt very soon. So no meaning of the statement of Pakistan, as I think. But let us see what happens the next way. How China has reacted like anything on the diplomatically. They are not directly reacting, but whatever they are trying to. Let us see, hope for the best, for the peace and humanity and prosperity for the world. But that is already ethos and theories of that Bharat, India, Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. We also invoke it like that. Everyone should be. So nice of you. Thank you. And just see, watch, and share what Global Government with you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.